Okay, we are all set this evening. This is a common council meeting to be held Tuesday, May 5th, 2026 at 7 p.m. The meeting is called to order. Would you please call the roll?
Alderperson Juzwicki is excused. Alderperson Bailey.
Present.
Alderperson Kastner.
Present.
Alderperson Akers is excused. Alderperson Sarian.
Present.
Item B is opening prayer. We have Deacon Leggett here this evening. As they begin their, give them the spirit. And the blessing. And finally. Amen. Thank you very much. Item C is the, would you please join me as we say the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, moving along to item D, it's the approval of the April 21st, 2026 Common Council minutes. There was a correction from the clerk's office with regard to the votes for Common Council President. I think you've all seen that. I don't need to read the whole thing.
Motion to approve minutes
With those
as
corrections,
amended.
with those corrections.
Second.
By Alderperson Kastner, second by Alderperson Bailey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Under item E, appointment of weed commissioners, I would appoint Michael Wist and Garrett Olson as their weed commissioners, but I would also include their assigns in the event that one of them is on vacation or something, they assign it to another responsible party in the fire department or the police department, that they have that authority as well. Okay. Under aldermanic reports, I don't have any this evening. Do you guys?
Proclamations.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Under the mayor's report too, I'd like to issue two proclamations. The first is National Public Works Week from May 17th through the 23rd of 2026. I think all of us are incredibly proud of the folks that work for our Public Works Department and the work that they do. So few of them, and they get so much done. So I'd issue that proclamation. I'd also issue a proclamation declaring May 11th through the 17th, 2026 as National Salvation Army Week. They too do wonderful, wonderful work within our community on 28th and Cold Spring. So I know they're going to be celebrating their anniversary coming up, and I think there's going to be something spread around to come and visit them if it hasn't been already. I think it's been 10 years, which is just amazing. Remember when it was the Badger School? Okay.
And right behind it was the Hillcrest School.
The Hillcrest School.
Behind it and a little west.
Hillcrest was on 43rd, right?
Right, just off of 43rd, you can't come in a ways.
All right, so what was the name of the school on 43rd and Morgan? There was a little schoolhouse in the corner when I was growing up there where there's,
I remember that. Yep.
of course, I went to Elmdale, the third Elmdale.
I went to Hillcrest, and when that closed, I went to Maple Grove.
Did you really? Hillcrest always seems scary to me, kind of driving down that road.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just like,
Oh,
all right. Any aldermanic reports this evening?
I guess I'd like to make an observation with as little as we have and money-wise and staff-wise. our city is really hitting on all cylinders, even though we have tons of problems going on. Everything's being repaired, everything's being spruced up for spring, everything looks good. The police are chasing people, the fire department. I mean, I don't know why, in my mind, this is about the best I've seen our city in a long time. Kudos to everyone that I'm
We have
referring
amazing
to.
people. I mean, one of them is here this evening, Mr. Lemmers, our Director of IT, who's had quite the adventure for the last month or so. But we really do have great people.
I know. I think of something that needs to be done before I make the call. It gets, I don't know, it's like the internet. It knows what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I've been watching Nextdoor recently. It's not like this everywhere.
No. I agreed. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Announcements, Dan Jansen Fest, of course, is coming up Memorial Day weekend. I think I'm not sure if we have a council meeting in between, right?
Yes.
But it doesn't hurt to advertise it. The Alan Kawicki Car Show will be Memorial Day at Alan Kawicki Park. That's another big one coming up. It's a month away, but we should all watch for it, right?
Arbor Day?
Arbor Day is this weekend. I think this is the first weekend where Little League opening day that we went to last Saturday and Arbor Day weren't at almost the exact same time, so you didn't have to rush between events. But Arbor Day is this week at Jones Stevens Park, I think, right? I think 10 o'clock is the right
Is
time.
it really?
10 o'clock.
We didn't get a letter this year.
You didn't
I
get a
think
letter?
it said.
I thought it was Jones Stevens Park. So I'm not sure where they're
Yes.
gonna plant trees since it's a woods, but,
Are you really?
yeah,
What did I just read?
unless it's something else. The shelter at the turf, I mean, I guess under announcements and mayor's report, the shelter at the turf is going in. The plumbing, I think, has been inspected. I saw electrical going in, the footings and foundation are in. We're awaiting block. There's plenty of conduit for fiber optics. Tim is working on an opportunity for us to get fiber there, hopefully, if it's possible, maybe too expensive, we'll see. But that would be great to get the fiber there. It's my understanding that the parking lot there starts on June 22nd, thereabouts. I was told today that a bunch of the local skaters are trying to organize something in September, like September 5th, 6th, 7th, something like that, called Milwaukee Mayhem. We might have to change the name, but it's gonna be like a pretty significant skateboard invitational. That's a shout out to all the skateboarders around, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully things are sort of in place by then. The third building, Building C of the Loomis Crossing Apartments, which is the largest building, they're working vigorously on their footings and foundations. That stuff is being poured. There's a lot going on, honestly. Mandel, I think, across the street is looking to extend their deadlines a little bit, but it was my understanding that they were going to try to get going this year. Finances have been incredibly difficult. Costs are really difficult to get a grasp on right now. But I was told that they're working diligently to try to do that. The business technology park thing behind the turf over there on Loomis Crossing, if everything can be worked out there, again, polishing up the financials and trying to get that all figured out, that could begin in June or July of this year, the actual construction over there. The engineering is underway for the intersection by the Finn and Feather. It seems as if that's all been worked out, which is good. It's still not done, but it seems like it's been worked out. Little things, the planters in front of Conkle Park. I don't know if you noticed, there was a water main break at the entrance to Conkle Park, which damaged the really crappy looking retaining wall stones that were there with overgrown plants. We managed it, so everybody's involved in that. The county's involved with the traffic signal. The Milwaukee Waterworks was involved with the water, and they're involved with replacing the stuff that was damaged. And then we're responsible. I was like, as long as we're doing all this, let's get that thing out of there and clean it up. DPW managed to do that forthwith. So that should look pretty good. Layton Avenue has been moving along pretty quickly. Haven't heard a lot of griping yet about it.
Well, compared to Forest Home, they could do no wrong.
Yeah, Forest Home, so if anybody's on the, we were talking about before the meeting, 92nd and Forest Home, there's a major sewer that was bowing that we had to dig up and get down there and kind of straighten it out. Before we did that, Milwaukee Waterworks thought their water lines were all good, and there wasn't any problems, but once he got in there, we found out that there was apparently some leakage going on with their rather large main. Our engineering department, Brian and Jeff, have been working diligently with our contractors, Globe Contracting, which has done a great job to get that all straightened out. It's a huge job, and it's way down there. I'd encourage you to go look at it. It's pretty far down there. The machine that you see on Brookdale Meadow or Brookdale Drive, or it's actually the Parkway, but that's actually a bypass that allows the sewer line to be fixed. So it's like a heart bypass. They're basically bypassing and pumping it around so they can get the stuff in the middle fixed. So it's pretty amazing, actually.
The power line trail.
The power line trail is under construction, and I met with Mr. Radler today and Rose Innovations with regard to the path that's going through from the Parkway to the trail to make sure that we can get the water going in the right directions. So that's good. As long as we're talking about that, we've been talking recently again with the county about that area from Forest Home to the power line trail on the north side of the Parkway. Trying to enter into a long-term maintenance agreement with them to open that up and to get access to the river. If we have access to the river, then we have a potential to reduce difficulties getting debris removed from the river. We'll have direct access to the river too, and we'll make one of the most beautiful parts of the city.
It really will be. I mean,
It really will be, and if we can get the lagoon dredged at
Yeah.
some point, I'm told that in order to get it dredged, we have to do PFAS investigation, which is 40 or 50 grand, to test the soils to make sure if there's PFAS in it, because then it has to be.
A quarter mile down the stream, we can just make this big hole and dig it up and pull everything out.
If any
and
of
it's
you
not
have
a
ever
problem.
used Scotch Guard in your life,
Yeah.
right, or
Yeah.
eaten out of a Teflon pan,
Yeah.
you can be sure that there's some PFAS in you.
Yeah.
Right, because it doesn't ever go away. So anyways. And I think the nodes at the skateboard park are working
The what?
tonight. The nodes, there's nodes to dim the lights, so the lights don't just go off, that they tear down. Those were active as of today. Last night, the lights didn't work because there was some timer and photoelectric cell interaction that was goofy, but we got it straightened out today, I hope. I'm gonna check that out afterwards. Okay, here we go. Citizen commentary, there isn't. Old business, I don't have any appointments this evening, although I do believe I will on the next agenda. J, new business discussion and decision, a discussion and possible adoption of resolution disallowing the claim of Raid Mastiff regarding vehicle damage to have occurred at the Greenfield parking lot, Greenfield PD parking lot. City attorney reviewed the claim and recommended against. Is there a
I
motion
move for approval.
to
Second.
disallow as presented? Motion by Alderperson Sarian, second by Alderperson Kastner. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item 2 is discussion to sit in possible adoption of resolution approving settlement of a claim of Kimberly DeChant
Here's
He-
the amount.
in the amount of $2,989.51. He recommended for approval of this.
I move for approval.
By Alderperson Sarian, second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you call?
Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 3 is today open the bid for our publishing legal notices. The award went to Gannett Companies and,
Yes, in the south now.
yep. So I'm not going to go through the speech I always give.
I move for approval.
By Alderperson Sarian, is there a second by Alderperson Bailey?
I still don't think they have the circulation that they would need to be able to do it.
I think that's actually true. Would you please call?
Call. Alderperson Bailey,
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner,
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 4 is Daniel's Place on Highway 100 is looking for an extension of their licensed premises for events to be held on May 20th, 27th, June 3rd, June 10th, June 17th, June 24th, July 1st, July 8th, July 15th, July 22nd, July 29th, August 5th, August 19th, August 12th, sorry, I missed that one, and August 26th from 5 PM to 9:15 PM.
I'll make a motion to approve. As listed.
Okay,
Second.
I have heard this is not the first year.
yeah,
I
this
have
is.
no negative comments.
So
whatsoever.
historically, we always kind of, let's wait and see how it goes, and they've been very responsible and have done
Yeah.
a good job.
No.
Of course, the license is subject to continuing to do that. So motion by Castor, second by Bailey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item 5 is approve applications for 2025, 2026 operator licenses. By our city clerk, I'd entertain, is there a motion
I
to
move for
approve?
approval.
By Alderperson Sarian, second by Alderperson Bailey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Approve renewal applications for all of those licenses that were to be expiring on June 30th of, or to expire on June 30th of 2027. I'm not going to read them all. They are all subject to approval of all license being subject to the City of Greenfield ordinance regarding code compliance and payment of all delinquent taxes and charges. Is there a motion to approve those applications?
I move for approval.
By Alderperson Sarian, is there a second? Second by Alderperson Bailey, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Item 7 is approve the special event application for the Greater Greenfield Lions Club Cruising Car Show located at Klawicki Park on May 23rd. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
By Alderperson Kastner, second by
May
Alderperson Bailey.
23rd, right?
May 23rd, yep.
Can I go back to announcements and have that listed at announcements that their
Yeah,
cruising car show on May 23rd is going to happen?
yep, yep.
We are, because we inadvertently told them it was going to be on the week after that, you said.
Memorial Day, yeah.
It's not,
Oh, it's the 23rd. I keep getting it mixed up. You're right. I did say the 30th. It's the 23rd. Right? Did I say that? I think I said that.
you said Memorial Day.
Memorial Day is the 23rd.
That was a different show.
Huh?
That's a different car show.
It's on the 23rd,
This one's on the 23rd.
which is the day before Memorial Day?
Memorial Day is on the 30th,
No, it's not. Not this year.
isn't it?
Not this year. I think it's on the 23rd.
This is the one at Alan Kowicki.
This is the Alan Kawicki Car Show, and
the
it's
other one
always
is
on
at
Memorial Day.
Conkle.
The other one's at Conkle, so they have them on different days.
So you had the Conkle one, this is the Kowicki.
Memorial Day is on
So that
what?
weekend, there's 2 car shows.
Memorial Day is on the
The
25th.
25th.
Okay, this is on Saturday, the 23rd, I'm sorry. On the 24th, I think, is the Conkle Dan Jansen Fest Car Show. This is the,
This is an altogether different
This
one
is
that
the-
you mentioned. I thought.
I mistook this, that it was a Memorial Day car show. It's not. It's a Memorial Day weekend car show.
Correct, yes.
So I said it wrong. You're right. You're right. Make sure the
Anyhow,
record
I
says-
think we have a motion and a second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. I would have voted for that, too. Item 8, discussion and decision regarding a contract between the City of Greenfield and CrowdStrike for managed detection and response. We don't have to comment. Tim is here to ask questions. This is something that's been recommended and will enhance security of our system, and I would strongly encourage.
Is it something that we should
Maybe he'd like to.
say out loud or no?
For our managed detection and response will severely increase our security profile. Right now, we have an automated system that doesn't necessarily notify. This one takes it a step further. We will have a local automated system, and then there is a security operations center that will notice 24/7, 365 if something's going wrong, and they will actually be able to take action even when we're not here.
This is a very good thing to do.
How much is it and how, for many
It's
years?
about $50,000 a year.
And
as an
the contract's
operating
for how many
expense.
years?
One.
Just one?
Yeah, we currently pay 16 to 20,000, depending on how we can get the pricing with our current vendor. But that is not including the managed, that's just the local automatic protections. The managed one will be between 30 and 50, again, depending on how I can convince the vendor to give us a break.
So we're still negotiating the price? So.
But
it
the
could
reason
be-
I'm asking now is the maximum possible is 50. We're gonna try to get that lower, but I want approval before so that we can start the day we get the pricing.
So essentially, this would be a notification of severe weather, storms?
No,
No.
this is cyber attacks.
Cybersecurity.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do we need that
So this is an added, this is an added layer.
layer of,
Yeah, defense in layers is really the only way to protect yourself.
I would point out that there was an audit done that I can share with you later that gave us glowing reviews with regard to the stuff that we had in place. So, but I'd rather not.
no, I think, yeah. Let's keep
I move
making
for-
good decisions.
Motion by Alderperson Sarian for approval, second by Alderperson Bailey. Would you please call?
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
Item 9, 10, 11, and 12 are typically Finance Committee meeting items. The first is a transfer and clearing account excess of 7% of the total escrow fund, Fund 825 to Gen Res. And the rest are schedules of disbursements, mileage reimbursements, investments, and reinvestments. Is there a motion to approve?
I move for
items
approval.
By
Item
Alderperson Sarian, second by
9, 10,
Alderperson
11.
Bailey for 9, 10, 11, and 12. Would you please call?
Alderperson Bailey.
Aye.
Alderperson Kastner.
Aye.
Alderperson Sarian.
Aye.
It looks like there's no one here for item 13, 14, or 15, so moving along to K,
Can I
I don't
ask a
have
question? What's going to happen with item 15 then?
He will have to,
Next agenda.
it can be the next agenda if he,
It can because it expires after that?
potentially. No items for future agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn at
Make a
7:24
motion to adjourn.
by Alderperson Bailey? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderperson Kastner. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We are now
Stop the recording.